Hey up everybody, my name's Joshua Morrison, director of Johnny Moz's Lessons in Confidence. Now, I've got a bit of a story to sort of tell you, and the reason I'm going to tell you the story is that it's going to kind of inform what the point of this video is about, which is losing connections through inaction, right? So I started this channel, October 2024. It kind of hit off immediately and started doing really well, and then I got to 50,000 subscribers in like 4, 5, 6 months, something like that. And a large YouTuber reached out to me, someone with like 10 times my subscriber base, who I'm not going to name, reached out to me and just sort of said, hey, I'd love to sort of pick your brains essentially. You seem like an interesting guy. I'd love to talk to you and stuff like that and see if we can maybe collaborate or whatever in the future. And I was like, yeah, for sure. That'd be very interesting. And it was actually someone that I watched in my off time, someone that I had been a fan of. So it was almost like, not necessarily my hero reaching out to me, but you know, someone that I had a deep respect for, someone that I thought was very intelligent, someone that I thought was, you know, an entertaining figure who made good videos, right? And you know, and wow, they've seen my stuff and they're interested in what I do. Wow, that's amazing. And so we end up talking on Messenger, and I'm there like, fucking hell, this is like someone that is big, that's like, is you know, 10 times my subscriber count, like 500,000 subscribers, makes videos that I care about, that I like, and they're talking to me like I'm a real person and not just a, you know, follower or whatever, you know? You know, like how you go up to a band member and you really like and you ask for an autograph. It's not a real interaction really, is it? Compared to say you and that band member hanging out in the back room, smoking a spliff and watching, you know, I don't know, Louis Theroux, right? It's not the same, but this was like a proper one-on-one, genuine conversation. Not that those aren't genuine conversations, like, you know, but it's, you know what I mean, right? And yeah, I ended up not talking to them for like a week, and it's been a week now since I last spoke to them, and I'm not sure why I haven't done anything. Why have I not messaged them? Why have I not reached out? Because I nearly lost the connection the first time, right? Because I didn't see the message for like 3 days. And then I responded to it. I was like, sorry, I don't really check my... It was like requests on Instagram. I don't really check those very much. So I said, yeah, sorry, I don't check these very often. But yeah, be down to have a chat. And then we moved it to a messaging service that I use quite regularly. And then we were talking on there and we were having some interesting conversations. We clearly got on. So why did I not pursue this more? Why did I not like try and push further and like reach out and message more and be the one that's, you know, being proactive and reaching out to people? Why am I allowing people to float away into the sea of the public, away from me? Is it because internally I am an isolationist at heart and that I want nothing more than to be alone? That isn't a very satisfying thought, because all my favourite experiences are with other people. You know, everything that I've ever had, very rarely has there been a life-altering experience that has been had on my own, solo, right? So clearly it's not that. And I didn't feel uncomfortable talking to the person. You know, they were really easy to get on with. They were fine, right? And I've just got to wave about a bit. Hang on. Come on. Thank you. And yeah, I got on with them quite well and they seemed to get on with me. So why did I let this opportunity go to waste, essentially? Because it's an example, right? Because there's so many people that have floated in and out of my life that I could have snatched up and held a proper connection with, and yet I didn't. Why not? And I think I'm not alone in that, right? Because we've all done that. We've all, you know, let that thing slip away, that opportunity, that idea. Is it that we're scared of it deep down and that we're pushing ourselves towards something that we're fearful of? I don't know. I don't really know why. Is it a social anxiety thing of not wanting to disappoint people? Well, I am disappointing them by not reaching out to them and being proactive, so it can't be that either. Or maybe it is that, and it's a cognitive dissonance in my brain that means my survival instinct says one thing, but the societal norms say another thing. and those two are talking past each other, right? So my brain is sort of in survival mode and the world isn't, right? Maybe that's it. That one feels like it could be it, right? Because think about it, right? How many times have you met someone and gotten on really well with them, right? And then maybe seen them once or texted them a few times and then maybe had one phone call and then never seen them again. It does happen. It happens to all of us. And I'd like to know why. Why is that the case? I don't know. I don't have the answers. I don't know why things are the way that they are. I don't know why people end up slipping away. I don't think I do a great job of staying in touch with people. I'm not great at it. I don't reach out to people very much. In that sort of regard, I'm probably not the best sort of friend that you can have, right? Because, I mean, a few weeks ago, right, I was walking around with my girlfriend and I bumped into a very old friend. It was like the oldest friend I've ever had, right? Known him since like I was 6 years old, right? And we'd been good friends, like best of friends up until like we were 16, 17. We didn't go to the same high school, but we like hung out all the time anyway. And then we went to the same college. But around that point we started to drift off. We found our own social groups, you know. We went different ways. He went one way, I went another. And then we tried to see each other. And then I think the last time I properly saw him was, I think, around the pandemic sort of time. And then I just never spoke to him or reached out to him again. But then I bumped into him when I was walking around with my girlfriend, and he had a new girlfriend, and he had a buggy, a pram with him, and he was like, "This is my son," and I was like, "What? Wow, that's impressive." But then maybe it's my fault because I didn't tell him I got married. But then I shouldn't have really gotten married. It wasn't exactly a smart marriage. So I don't know. Maybe that's fair enough. Maybe I got what I deserved in that case because, you know, he should have really been the best man, but he wasn't, and that's my fault. In fact, my best man is a total piece of shit, actually. But yeah, it really struck a chord with me because that's a relationship that I should have put more effort into, and I didn't. And we shook hands. We never shook hands. We'd always do a fist bump. The fuck is shaking hands? And it felt like there was nothing left. I mean, say if we did reach out, right? Perfect fucking timing. Well, I've got to bounce around like a fucking frog. Come on, there we are. Right. So, yeah. That's a friendship that should have been really easily sustained. Best of friends since we were kids, grew up together, had loads of experiences together, and yet we just drifted apart, and we'll probably stay drifted apart because there didn't feel like there was anything left in that handshake. And I love the guy, I really do, but I mean, what do you do with that, you know? It's not an easy thing to grasp, to grapple with. And if he ever sees this video, hi. I'm very sorry that I didn't reach out more and try and talk more and be more proactive. It's not that I didn't like hanging out with you. I really did. I've got a little beer mat that we took from the pub when we were coming back from that hill in Winchester. And I wrote, coming back from the hill in Winchester, May 2019. And it's stuck on my little board. And yeah, it stayed there because clearly it meant something. It was one of the best times of my life. And you know, he was a fascinating guy, really smart, really intelligent, really funny, you know, and had good street smarts. In fact, if it weren't for him, I'd probably be like a very, very stupid person because I don't know, I think I was very sheltered and he unsheltered me. So I'm thankful for him for that. And yeah, that's why I find this whole thing of, you know, letting people go by inaction interesting because I've done it and I do it knowingly, consciously, and I don't know why, because it's not like I dislike these people. I know I'm currently doing it to someone, this YouTuber, and I'm also doing it to another friend who keeps reaching out to me. And he keeps saying, oh, do you want to come to this? Do you want to come to that? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And I keep saying no because I'm so busy, because I've said yes to so much shit that I have no room left to say yes to anything else. And it's annoying because I've made videos, just say yes to stuff, go out, just make sure that you do stuff, right? But I can't because I have no time left in the fucking day to do them, right? And I want more time to be able to go out and enjoy myself and hang out with my friends and see people and interact socially. But I just don't have the time, because it seems like I'm either working on this, I'm either working on my films, or I'm working my real job, or I'm working on getting my driver's license, or I'm working on stuff around the house, and if it's not any of that, right, then it's, all the errands and shit that you got to do to keep, everything over your head, your roof over your head, and paying bills and stuff, sorting all that out, sorting out all the shit with the self-employment, sorting out all the fucking banks stuff. There's so much shit to get through, and I'm forcing myself through it as fast as possible so that I can be more free to say yes to things, because I've preached that time and time again. I made 2 videos on the exact same topic unknowingly. Just say yes to stuff. In fact, one of those videos was made right fucking here in my grandma's garden. So why aren't I doing it? Why am I letting these people go? Is it because I'm a hypocrite? Probably. But also just because I don't have enough time in the fucking day, and I need more time. And I don't know how I can get it, but if I don't get it, then I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep pushing people away and isolating myself, and that isn't the recipe for a healthy man. So I don't know what to do going forward other than just plow through everything that I need to do, get it done as fast as fucking possible, and get through this period. And now that the light's gone off, I think we can just end it there. Thank you very much for watching. I know you can't see me right now, but thank you very much for watching anyway. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Bit of a heart-to-heart, this one, I'd say. Bit of a, opening up emotionally sort of one. This is basically the video equivalent of a therapy session, more or less. This is totally good for the parasocial relationship we're forming, isn't it? Yeah, right, well, take care, have a good one. Leave your comments below about some of the ideas that I've gotten across. Do you do the same thing as me? Why do you think you do it? And do you think it's for the same reasons that I do it? And if not, why do you do it? And do you have any guidance or ideas or I don't know, theories on why people do this and why people isolate one another? Is it to do with technology and to do with the advancement of like mobile phones and stuff, meaning that we can just communicate online and not have to see each other in person? Back in the day, I would have just gone to the pub. And this isn't my generation, this generation before me. We would have just gone to the pub, and whoever would have been there. Like one day I'd have gone and my mate Dan would have been there. The next time I would have gone, my mate Bill would have been there. The next time I would have gone, my mate Graham would have been there, right? And then one time I might have gone, it's like, Vinny's there. Right, great, I'm gonna have to go. I don't like him. So you get my point. I can just kind of, everything would have happened in the open plaza of social interaction rather than us all being isolated in our little covels. So yeah, that's going to be it from me. Take care, everybody, and bye-bye. Oh, now the light comes on. I suppose there's a motion detector in it.